Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm definitely asking for trouble today since I deliberately decided to film in a room containing currently 4 cats. I did it kind of as a ploy to get them to be on camera. They want to be famous. So for today's video, I wanted to talk about my goals for 2021. I know that sounds like asking for trouble. When I was originally coming up with ideas for this video, I wanted to do kind of a wrap up of 2020, talk a little bit about things that maybe were good this year, things that didn't go so great, but I decided it would be better to just kind of leave that in the past. I don't want to harp on how bad 2020 was. I want to just move on and focus on 2021.
Creed, I noticed you don't have a resolution on the board. What's yours?
I want to do a cartwheel, but real casual like, not make a big deal out of it, but I know everybody saw it. There's one stunning, gorgeous cartwheel.
How's it going?
I'm having a little trouble motivating.
I don't really like to do New Year's resolutions. For me, they just kind of set me up for disappointment, or they set me up to really beat up on myself when I inevitably don't achieve those goals. So I didn't necessarily want to focus on things that were super specific, that had like a really defined goal, that if I missed that goal, I would be really disappointed in myself, because I don't need more reasons to validate the fear that I'm secretly terrible and am good at nothing. So for 2021, rather than setting New Year's resolutions, I wanted to just set a couple of general goals, things that I want to work towards. If I achieve these goals, that's going to feel really great, but these are goals that I have deliberately set up so that the journey of getting there is just as important as the end goal. Goal number 1, earn back what I was making at my corporate job before I got laid off. Because I'm no longer salaried and I'm currently working in a commission-only job as a real estate agent, I'm gonna have to work really, really hard and be deliberate in getting towards my financial goals. There is an actual dollar amount that I wanna reach, but the point is I wanna be working hard enough that those financial goals are actually within reach in this new career environment that I've made for myself. Depending on the types of transactions I do, whether they're listings or I'm working as the buyer's agent, it works out to roughly 12 closings a year. That's kind of a guesstimate based on what average commissions are and the types of homes I might be involved in buying and selling in my area. It's what I talked about with my team lead in our 2021 business planning meeting, and it's something that I'm planning to stick to and work really hard at. Goal number 2, write something. You may not be surprised to learn that I majored in theater in college. I technically have a degree in playwriting. And you know, way back in college, I was writing a lot of plays, little things, little sketches and stuff like that. But I was writing a lot. And that was college, it was a different time, but that's something I really want to get back into. I'm a theater kid. I really like performing in plays. I like writing plays. Like, I just love theater. I love being involved in it. And writing is something that hopefully is disaster proof. Being in a play wasn't something I could actually achieve in 2020 as hard as I tried. But there's really nothing stopping me from writing more plays or really just writing, honestly, anything. Maybe it'll be blogging, maybe I will write a short story, maybe I'll finally write that novel that I've always dreamed of writing.
Got a nice little story you're working on there, a big novel you've been working on for 3 years, yeah?
But the aim of this particular goal is less about producing a specific product. I have so many unfinished plays, so many projects just collecting dust in my external hard drive. It's a lot more about the process of writing and how writing and getting that creative stretching those creative writing muscles, because they're starting to atrophy a little bit. Number 3, get monetized on YouTube. Yes, that's here. I haven't fully looked into the details of getting monetized on YouTube yet, just because I'm just getting started, but it is something I'm aware of in the back of my mind. YouTubers, once they reach a certain point, you can actually get paid by YouTube. So the basic parameters that I am currently aware of are 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. I've got a year to make that happen. I know I said no like specific detailed goals, but like this is one again that I feel like if I'm just at least working towards that, then I can count that as a goal achieved. The idea behind starting my YouTube channel is really about the creativity first. You know, this is fun for me. This is a fun outlet I get to do. It's something I can kind of count on every week, a nice little consistent thing for my mental health. My therapist is very proud of me. I've been feeling so much better these last 4 weeks. So, yay. And then it's about my personal brand second. That's something that comes in with my real estate career. It becomes a way that I can really get my name and my face out there and get more business and hopefully provide some useful tools and information for potential clients or clients I'm already working with. And the third goal of my YouTube channel is that monetization, is that passive income stream. That would really be nice, you know, especially if real estate turns out to be as slow in its first year as I expect. So yeah, creativity first, branding second, monetization third, but that is up there as like goal number 4, grow my family. This is a really personal one, obviously. So I got married this year. The original plan was to have a nice big wedding in October of 2020. Obviously, our plans had to change a little bit, but we were still able to have a small ceremony. It was really, really nice. That's how I was able to legally take his last name. I needed it for the branding. Also how I was able to get medical insurance. Yay, living in the US. We are still at this point planning to have a wedding down the line, a bigger one that all of our friends can come to, because neither of our parents were able to be at our first ceremony. And we just really missed out on getting to be with all of our friends and family from across the country, which is really disappointing and something that I really look forward to hopefully happening in 2021. We do not want to do it unless it's completely 100% safe. But the next step after that, I want to have kids.
I want to be married and have 100 kids so I can have 100 friends and no one can say no to being my friend.
It's no secret to anybody that knows me that I really want to have kids. I grew up with siblings. Both my siblings have kids. I really want kids of my own. That's just... And it's something that my husband and I want together. Obviously, like, I can't specifically plan out exactly when that's gonna happen. You know, if 2020 has taught me anything, it's you can't necessarily plan for all of those big moments in life. They're gonna happen when they happen. So even if we don't have a kid in 2021, it's definitely something on the list. Why do I want kids? It would just be like this, but less fuzzy and adorable. Now this last goal, this one is incredibly important to me. Possibly even more important than starting a family. Win my fantasy football league. This was my first year playing fantasy football. My husband's played it before. I always wanted to participate, but I'm not a football person. I'm not a sports person at all.
Sorry, you just seem like, you know, kind of an indoor girl.
So doing fantasy football isn't necessarily something you would think I would love, but oh my God, I got flippin' addicted to it this year. Maybe it's because I've been home more and there's just been a little less going on, but it's given me something to focus on. It's stupid fun. Oh my God, if you've never played fantasy football, I can't recommend it enough, especially if you actually know how football is played, because I didn't. So my 2020 fantasy team, we're just gonna call that practice. You know, they did what they could, but I've learned a lot and I am going to crush it next year. I don't necessarily know what league I'll be playing in or if I'm gonna have more than one, but you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm gonna dominate every league I'm in.
Because next time, I'll be deadly serious next time.
What?
Never mind!
All right. That about does it for 2020 and my goals for 2021. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. My tiny little group of subscribers is growing at a nice, gentle pace. I'm very happy about it. If you want to help me grow my channel, get towards that monetization goal, share it with your friends. Let them know that there's this random redheaded girl from New Jersey that talks to her camera once a week, and there are usually some pop culture references. Another thing that helps me a lot is if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you know what to do. I hope to look back at this video. Oh my gosh. See, like I'm almost done, buddy. I'm just gonna film this part with a tail in my face. I don't even care. So here's hoping that this time next year, I'm looking back on this video and going, all right, I did pretty good. So to 2020, goodbye forever. And to all the rest of you, I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye. Oh my goodness. I want you to see what's happening right now. I mean, I suppose it's my fault. I brought the shoebox in here. This is the life I have chosen.